Hello everybody, and welcome to Indulge. I'm your host, Evan, and today we will be making an old-fashioned. So today we're making old-fashioned. People speculate that it was originally made in 1881 at the Pendennis Club, and we're going to be making a variation of it today with mostly correct ingredients. Today for our classic recipe, we're going to be using 1 sugar cube, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters, 1 dash of orange bitters, and 2 ounces of bourbon. And to make this, we're going to need a glass, a measuring cup, a muddler, and something to stir, so I'm using a bar spoon. And for today's bourbon, we're going to be using Weller Special Reserve. You can use a variety of options. I'm just using this because it's what I got at home, but if you can use rye or even some sort of mixed whiskey if you want. It's really up to you. You can be very creative in the way you make this drink. Normally, this is made with an orange peel and it's expressed over the top. In place of that, since I don't have a fresh orange, I'm using orange bitters. I think it turns out good, and maybe it's something you'll like as well. So we're gonna start out here with our glass, and we're gonna start by muddling up the sugar cube. So we're gonna grab our sugar cube, put it in the glass, and what I do now to soften it up a little bit is put the bitters on it, and 1 to 2 dashes of that, which is the Angostura bitters, and then I do 1 dash of the orange bitters. And this is a spare glass for now, so that I don't go crushing up the normal glass. So now we're gonna mash it up in here. And then we're gonna get 2 ounces of our bourbon. Again, it doesn't have to be bourbon, really any type of whiskey will do. This is just how it's made classically. So I'm going to muddle it up a little bit more with the muddler, and then it's just going to be me stirring for a long time until all the sugar at the bottom here is dissolved. One option, if you don't feel like stirring, the sugar cube can just be replaced with simple syrup. I've noticed it tastes a little bit different, like the texture of the drink is slightly different, but it's going to achieve a very similar drink. And as I'm stirring, I'm noticing that the sugar is slowly dissolving into the drink, and it just takes a little bit of time because the drink won't really taste correct if the sugar's just all sitting at the bottom. It's not going to be as sweet. Okay, now that my sugar's mostly dissolved, I'm going to put it in my normal glass. You can put ice in it. I'm using these frozen bullets that I received as a gift. And that's the drink. So here we have our finished drink. I'm gonna review it now and tell you how it tastes. The old-fashioned that I made here, 1 sugar cube and 2 ounces of liquor. It's very sweet, but the whiskey still comes through. It definitely has a bite, especially this whiskey, pretty potent. The orange bitters kind of fall away and disappear in this whiskey. I've noticed when I used other whiskeys that I can taste it a little bit more. So maybe 2 dashes is a little bit better. The aromatic bitters definitely come through. You can taste them all day. And overall, I would say this is a pretty good drink. It's what I feel like an old-fashioned should taste like. Yeah, it's just whiskey and sugar all coming together. Thank you for joining me on Indulge. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully I could help someone out there. If you want, you can join me on the next episode where I'll be making a rum-based drink. See you next time.